Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for the city of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I have fought my way through the relentless hordes of Kistis friends to bring you this, my next video, where I'm going to be taking on the Power is Everything Part 15 Level 100 quest as part of Leon's Lost Chapter, which is pretty much just released, and for this I'm going to be bringing along my launch meme dream team of Relm, Wall and Layle, with a Relm friend support that took me entirely too long to find, and Pandemonium Summon. So we've just had the Square Enix stream very recently, and it has been confirmed that Chaos is finally on its way to global. I believe the first Chaos event will be debuting on, I know it's next week, I want to say November 7th, but it might be like, so the first is Friday, like it might be the 4th, it might be the 7th, I can't quite remember, but yeah, it's coming. The Evolved EX weapons, or realized weapons, as they're apparently going to be now called in global, are on the way, and Cloud and Vincent will be kicking that off in style, and I can't wait for Chaos to get here. It's been pretty much just kind of, you know, Cosmos content at the moment is really not all that challenging anymore. I'm actually quite surprised, you know, like the first event with the Ice Giants was quite sort of tricky, but then after that it was pretty much a rapid downhill slope, because we got such powerful characters, you know, like Renoa and Sephiroth and Vayne, and after that, and when by the time Wall got into the picture, that was basically it, like the Cosmos era was finished. So we're going to be getting Chaos. I get the feeling there's going to be a case of be careful what you wish for, but I'm definitely looking forward to the challenge, because I mean, I can't speak for anyone else, but I've been getting a little bit bored recently because there's just not that much in terms of challenge or engagement really. We've all just kind of been chilling, waiting for Chaos to get here, but it's finally on its way. And I'm going to be trying to complete all of the Chaoses that I can without using ingots on Cloud, if I can help it. And I don't want to take Wall above 1 out of 3 either, because I definitely want to fully MLB EX Plus Ultimecia and Agrias when they come out, and I know that by the time I start using them, then I'm probably not going to be using Cloud outside of FEOD. So it's not that I don't like Cloud, I actually do quite like him, and I've got a pretty good Cloud in Opera Omnia. I'm just not really going to be using him all that much when I get Ultimecia and Agrias and Wall and Rosa and characters like this. So I'm probably going to be trying to do it with like Ramza and Charlotta, but anyway, we'll see. I know that early Chaos era is probably going to be some of the most challenging content that we've had in a long time, and I am going to be trying to get some videos recorded for that as well. We'll see how well I do. Maybe if I fail, I'll upload some of those, maybe not, maybe I'll just get a clear video together so anyone who's struggling can kind of maybe follow along or get some inspiration for what I'm doing. But for the time being, we're not doing that. We're stuck doing Leon's Lost Chapter, and just like every other Lost Chapter, this one's pretty much a joke if you've got powerful characters. Now, one thing to watch out for is Leon's boss does love to spam HP attacks, and if you let him get a turn off, then you're probably going to be eating some damage. I remember the first time this thing came out, I actually used launch meta the first time Leon's character event came along to kind of destroy the event, and I'm going to be doing the same again in the Cosmos era with the launch meta 2.0 with Relm, because she's just too fun not to use, quite frankly. I don't expect the boss is going to get more than 1 turn. I don't think I can get max score either, but I'll certainly give it I'll certainly see what I can get and have some fun along the way. So yeah, pretty much if you bring Kistis, if you bring Vayne, if you bring, like, I don't know, Setzer, Wall, characters like that, you know, there's countless ways to shut this thing down. I just want to have some fun with launch memes. Charlotta's coming on Friday. I'm definitely going to be pulling for her EX weapon, pretty much guaranteed. I'm going all in with tickets, but I'll use gems if I have to. That is one weapon I do not want to pass up, especially because it's so good without ingots. Anyway, I'll just take this moment in time to quickly go through the passives, and I'm hoping you'll forgive the extra download time, because I've switched back over to BlueStacks. I was using Nox before to record videos on, but BlueStacks apparently is compatible now, and for everything except Beatrix's eye patch, it performs better than Nox in my opinion, but it can't render Beatrix's eye patch correctly for whatever strange reason. Anyway, that's what I'm using on Relm. I'm using the 108-330 instead of this one because I still haven't found any better artifacts for Relm. In fact, I've been getting back into Fate Grand Order a little bit recently. Heavens have mercy on my soul and or wallet. Thankfully I have pretty much resisted the temptation to whale at all, and I'm going to be trying to keep it that way. I just want to kind of play the story at this point, because in a dark past I spent way too much money on that game, but we don't talk about those things. And here is my Layle. We are pretty much sorted. And this Relm's not actually too bad. She's not 70-70, but she's finished her bows off. And we've got some of these. But basically I want to bring in Relm on the mid-boss because there's 2 dragons, which means we get twice the number of free turns. So with that being said, let's jump into it and see how we do. Okay, so that's like not ideal. I really wanted Relm to go first, but never mind. We don't need to do a field burst here. I can just do an energy gain. Get a load of that glorious NES music in the background. Final Fantasy II goodness. We can just spam sketch summon in the first couple of waves because I'm going to be swapping my Relm out for the friend Relm. We unfortunately do not get the overkill on that one. Okay, nice. So we can take these out as well. That'll be a nice overkill 3-man launch to finish off wave 2. With any luck, Relm should go first again, I hope. Ah no, it doesn't really matter. We can field burst. And here is where I will swap out my Relm for the friend Relm, because the friend will have her EX charged up, and let's just take account of the fact that the skill order is not quite as you would expect. Let's not get tripped up on that, especially when we're recording a video, shall we? We use EX and we stick both of them with the sketch debuff so we can get free turns after both of their turns. We don't care that we don't have the max brave buff because we just want the sketch on both of these things, to be honest. And those free turns do not count against friend users, which is amazing. So we definitely need to shiny shield here because they're both using all attacks and we're not wanting to get broken anytime soon because that would be bad. So I'm going to be trying to launch B. So I'm probably going to use sketch summon on B and then I'm going to use it like twice. So this hit will not launch, but the next hit will. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Now this hit will launch because of how the chase HPs line up, the chase values. Perfect. So to be honest, I'm just going to be launching B here, like so. Well, and by launching I mean not launching apparently. I'll stick the additional ability on, and in so doing I will screw things up. Because what's a recording without screwing something up, right? Right? Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. So we lose a turn. Who's counting? Who's keeping track? Excellent. And now we are into the boss wave. So there's a little bit of a dilemma with this one, because it's a case of you either get the free turn or you take HP damage. That's pretty much the two choices that you have. So I'm actually going to be sticking this thing with field burst like right now, because we need to get that debuff up ideally. And this is where I'm going to be sticking it with my EX debuff. Let's see, we've got 3 sketch summons left. So this will use up a turn, this will use up a turn, so we'll be at 0, and then we get the free turn on 0. Which means that we really probably should use sketch summon right now, honestly. Of course, this will distract the enemy and bring it towards wall, but we won't launch. Because, interesting tidbit about Leon's boss is that it is pretty much one of the only character events to have a boss that has a base chase value of 50. Everything else has a chase value of 40, so without going into too much detail, it basically makes it harder to launch. Although we will be getting guaranteed launches during Pandemonium either way, so it doesn't really matter. So we use Star Prism here, and then our turns will go down to 0. And then the boss attacks wall, which is unfortunately unavoidable. But despite our turns being 0, we still get a free turn, and we still get a friend turn. So this is where we jump into Pandemonium and get the delicious 7 turns of summon. And this, because we've got Gaebolg up and we've got Force on the enemy and we're in Pandemonium, every sketch summon is going to be a guaranteed launch on this enemy still. Because Relm is awesome like that. So let's try not to use Throw Buckler too many times. In fact, you know what? I'm going to use Shining Wave here just to get some HP back on wall. In fact, am I going to do that? Yeah, I'll get some HP back. Strictly speaking, that's not really the most efficient thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, I'll give it an energy gain. And then we have our Relm come back. So if we do that, we'll steal a turn in summon. If we do that, we will not, so we will definitely use Shining Shield, because I do not want to steal the turn away from Relm, who is absolutely the most valuable turn in summon right now. Let's see. Yeah, she's going to do that. I can Brave Attack with you. There we go. Oof, 142k. Pretty nice launch we got with that. We'll refresh the additional ability just for the extra battery. Oh god, so we stole turn anyway, never mind. Definitely dump Brave with Relm there, because we're going to be doing Throw Buckler with Wall, so we can get some of that overflow. This should launch as well, if I'm correct. I am not correct. It does not launch. But energy gain will. Yeah, we can't really let this thing get another turn, otherwise it's just going to do more HP damage. Do we do Shining Wave? Do we restore that health? You know what, no. Not worth it. So So that did 6 chase HP. This is going to do 15, so this is probably not going to be enough either. No, I didn't think it would be. It's kind of aggravating. It just sets you up enough to launch, but you can't. So we can get back here. This is why I did a brave attack with Relm. Ah, there we go. Finished. I kind of wondered whether I was going to have to use the EX there on the final turn or not, but that didn't go too badly. You can't really avoid taking a little bit of HP damage there, in my opinion, if you want to get the free turn off with Relm. Oh, see, I just missed it by 2k. Yeah, if you want the free turn with Relm, you kind of have to take some HP damage. Otherwise you have a flawless run, but you probably get a little bit less score because you can't take advantage of the 7-turn summon. But anyway, you know, that's my run through of this. I still haven't cleared it with Leon yet. I'm going to have to do that. I'll go through, clean up the rest of this last chapter. Looking forward to Charlotta's release. That's going to be pretty good. She's going to be a very, very valuable member for me in the early Chaos era. And then onwards to greater things, like the fucking Fang and Deuce Lost chapter. Yay! I'm not sure how I feel about those, to be honest, but we'll see how we do when it gets here. Anyway, until that time, I will say take care and see you later.